Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. It'll be spring training Diamond Dynasty action in this one between Barcelona and Indianapolis. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Eddie Rosario makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Into the box, Evan Gattis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Evan Gattis.
Santana comes set. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Jake Lamb steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Gregor Blanco steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score.
Yeah, guys, and it's always nice to play with that early lead, so we'll see if he can get it done right here.
The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Number 27 stands in.
Number 27.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And he throws it away. One out and a runner on second base. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Chopped weakly to the left. There is Seager. In time to first, and there are two away. DJ LeMahieu stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Hot shot down the line. One away. Settling in now, Kyle Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. swing and a line drive. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. David Ortiz gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right side and right into the shift. Perella comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jose Perella makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Lifted in the air out to right. Gutierrez moves over. 1 down. Jason Castro stands in for the first time.
Jason Castro.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ortiz is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Kevin Gossman steps into the box.
Pitcher number 39, Kevin Gossman.
Santana gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Colby Rasmus, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Gaddis giving chase. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Franklin Gutierrez settles into the box for his first chance.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Throw over to first. Back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blanco sprinting after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Victor Martinez is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Devin Travis digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there. So striding in, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. He'll throw home with it, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are two away. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Ground ball left side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Eddie Rosario will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
That really got this ball club going. When your leadoff guy gets on like that, kind of just fuels the momentum. Everybody starts to hit.
Martinez waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Evan Gattis steps in now.
Right fielder, Evan Gattis.
Santana looks in. First pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Tap fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here it comes, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to center field. Back goes Span. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Jake Lamb is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Applies the tag, and he is out.
Picked him up. Nice play.
Gregor Blanco digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. Number 27 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. A runner on first with two away. Blanco's running. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. Long throw to the plate. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. DJ LeMahieu stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. Jose Perella steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And the runner's coming home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Irvin Santana digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gaddis has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And we'll go back to the top of the order now for Denard Span. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Kyle Seager stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gaddis is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Jason Castro is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Santana's ready. Here's the 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Kevin Gossman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, guys, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, but he hasn't been able to get things done. He's not pitching well, and we're into the middle innings of this game now.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Rasmus on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Ortiz is up with it. The tag, and he is out. Eddie Rosario will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Suarez is there. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, David Ortiz. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. High and deep to straightaway right. Gaddis ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Now batting, left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
A solo home run for David Ortiz. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Colby Rasmus is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, they put the measuring stick on that last home run, and it came up 403 feet. That's by him for strike one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Franklin Gutierrez digs in with one run in and one gone in the inning. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Victor Martinez steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner at first here, one man out. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Striding into the box, Devin Travis. He reached on a single in his first try. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Rafael Montero is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the fourth inning. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Grounded to third. LeMahieu on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Eugenio Suarez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Irvin Santana gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
Big two-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game.
Luis Valbuena has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. Tyler Clippard is going to take over here in inning number 5. Evan Gattis stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Seager has it. And a poor throw, but Ortiz stays with it for the out. Nice play by the big fella.
Now batting, third base.
Jake Lamb steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregor Blanco. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Number 27 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Gutierrez is after it, and that retires the side. Back to the top of the order now, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span.
Center fielder, Denard.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There now is Blanco, and he's got it for the first out. Kyle Seager will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
And he drops it. David Ortiz comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Snap throw from the catcher. And he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Colby Rasmus Stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Colby Rasmus.
Runner goes for second. Swing and a little blooper to center. Number 27 onto the grass. And that's the third out. DJ LeMahieu makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Span is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Now batting,
Jose Perella will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Now he'll step off and rethink this. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Jason Castro will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First offering on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. High in the air out to center field. Span is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Franklin Gutierrez gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Victor Martinez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. To short, hit hard. Right to him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Devin Travis stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Now a flare out toward right center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Eugenio Suarez will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
And he'll get back in standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Here's the 0-2. Left side. Scooped up. LeMahieu.
He's out.
On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Tyler Clippard will come on as he's newly into the ballgame, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Rafael Montero will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Eddie Rosario will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners off for second. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1 and 2. He's running again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw got him as it scored a caught stealing on a perfect throw from the catcher Martinez. Evan Gaddis is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It's time for the traditional.
Denard Span steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. LeMahieu's got it and reined in 1 away. Kyle Seager stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. David Ortiz gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jake Lamb, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Lamb.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And this is lined right back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in is the center fielder, Gregor Blanco. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Number 27 stands in.
Number 27.
He's set. Here it comes. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set to deal on a 1-2 strike. And another foul ball. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Colby Rasmus digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Now here's the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Franklin Gutierrez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. The pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now in the box, Victor Martinez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Lamb is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, DJ LeMahieu, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ryan Madsen come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ortiz in foul ground. Oh no, it drops. Drilled right back up the middle, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. Jose Pirela will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Jason Castro takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down. So coming to the plate, Rafael Montero. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him the pitch that he likes.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Devin Travis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Now batting,
Eugenio Suarez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
number 44.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Ryan Madsen. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. A.J. Pierzynski will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tie.
A.J. Pierzynski.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied.
The center fielder, number 2.
A solo home run for A.J. Pierzynski, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Denard Span is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Lamb, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage... Andrew Miller will come on now as he'll take over to start the action.
Miller.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Evan Gattis comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Rasmus, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Jake Lamb digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score two.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Still 2-2. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now. Gregor Blanco, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well as they've broken the tie to come back here and lead it now by 2.
Now batting.
Number 27 steps into the box. Comes set. Now the pitch. High and deep to right. Gutierrez going back on it at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gaddis has it in his tracks. Oh, and he whiffs on it. And he'll get in there safely. David Ortiz gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Pulled toward right center field. Gaddis on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. The relay, and he's safe. Colby Rasmus comes to the plate now, representing the potential tying run.
Well, if he gets the pitch to drive right here, you can bet that he's going to give it a rip. But at the very least, they need a productive AB out of him right here.
Gaddis is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they're able to inch a bit closer on the sac fly, as this is now just a 1-run deficit. Franklin Gutierrez digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Victor Martinez comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Chop to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs on 14 hits. And they committed.